We had this fun idea to connect with y'all and chat about your big reveal. It's 2 years since Peyton's had his ATV, and we just really wanted to connect with y'all.
Fist bump.
Pound it out. Peyton's reaction to the ATV. When I watch that video, I still cry. It's like such a beautiful moment.
What was that like?
I was so happy.
We're
gonna lose him again.
Repeat performance.
He's your Amber. He's tender-hearted, and it affects him. He's just grateful.
He's still just overwhelmed after all this time.
What have you gotten out of it?
It made me feel normal. He can drive like anyone else can.
That's his normal. One of his senses of normal.
You don't know he's got any kind of disability when he's out there on that. Yeah, first thing we had to do was take the governor off so he could speed.
Peyton, good for you, bud. You got to be able to fly around in that thing, right? Were you nervous to be on the radio that day?
Mm-hmm.
You crushed it.
We still listen to it quite a lot.
Do you really?
Yes.
Your story really connected with everybody, not only in the room that day, but with millions of people listening on the air too.
People have realized who Peyton is.
Right. Absolutely, man. You've really affected some people in a positive way. People look up to you. They look at you and they're like, that's a hero right there.
That's where he stands with us. He's our little hero.
Kids like you, Peyton, and even your parents right behind you for working through it all together. Like, I feel like I'm in a family of superheroes.
It's amazing. All the little children are superheroes because we keep up with most of them that from our year, and then we've made friends with a lot of them from different years. And it's just amazing to see, everything about them and what they can do and they've overcome.
So at this point, you're like, all right, I got a motor vehicle that's going to be waiting for me when I get home now. Now we're about to go hop on a private plane and go to Walt Disney World. I mean, at that point, what are you like? All right, hey, let's hop in this ATV and drive home. Or you're like, all right, let's go to Disney World.
Remember them pulling him out, kicking and screaming?
Yeah, I actually do remember that. You're like, man, I want to take this thing for a spin real quick.
I think I had to make a call and hold the plane, right?
I looked out the plane window and I'm like, is that Peyton driving some of the luggage up to the plane? They had him running shifts back and forth.
It was amazing. It was the first time that any of us had flown except for Todd. I mean, I had never flown and the kids had never flown. So, everything was a first for us.
What were your favorite memories from being in Disney World then?
All the ride and meeting everyone. It was just all of it.
I love your answer that meeting people, meeting the other families was on there. It's always one of my favorite answers because I don't think it's what they expect will be their answer when they go into it.
Alex's mom, Carmen, she lives down here in Henry County, and we've seen her a couple times, and I'm friends with her on Facebook, and we follow each other and all. So we had no idea, that close to us down here.
All the kids always talk about, I want to get a Mickey sweatshirt, or I want to take home a Mickey, souvenir. And granted, you're going to get that. Don't worry. Those are great. But I never hear the kiddos after the trip say that was their favorite. It's always the connections and the experience and I loved riding Dumbo with Kristen. I remember this picture of you so specifically, Peyton, when you're squirting the squirt guns on Saturday in the trip. And it's always, those are the moments and the memories that kind of last afterwards, that you don't go into the trip thinking it's going to be, your high.
Just a simple thumbs up or thumbs down. ATV, what are we giving it? Thumbs up. All right. I love it. You might have to let me come and hop on the back of that thing and have you ride around for a little bit. Now that's got the governor off it. I'll hold on tight. I promise. But thank you guys so much. Like I said, I feel like I got to join the Incredibles, and it's exactly for people like you, Peyton. Don't ever forget that, man. You're our superhero.
And we love y'all.
Love y'all too.
Yeah, got our hearts, guys.